Episode 28, and we're just taking things day by day, week by week. What else can you do in this life? On Life Unfiltered, we talk about it all. And all that we talk about, one thing may stick or resonate with you. This is Eliyahu. Introduce yourself, brother. If this is your first time showing up, obviously this is episode 28, but we're going to see.
Yes, sir, y'all. It's your boy Eliyahu, man. Welcome back to another episode 28. Y'all, we gonna keep going, you know what I'm saying? He got the bubble blower. He like dirty bubble too, by the way. Yeah.
Who looks more like the dirty bubble by the eyes?
By the eye.
Oh, is that right the fuck now?
Probably like dirty bubble. You like Man Ray then. How about that? You like Man Ray?
Man Ray? You like Donkey's first grandmother. Yes, too.
All right, get out my face. All right.
All right,
but like
y'all.
I'm saying though, feel me? Episode 28. We're gonna do a random episode, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna talk about stuff, either click with y'all or don't, you feel me? Either it stays with you or it does. Is there any like conspiracy theories or things out there that have been sticking to you lately that you've been like, damn, like that might be
Recently,
true?
but just how we be talking, how we just live, bro, kind of how we think. Not anything recently, but crazy with it. But I just feel like there's too many questions when it comes to the moon landing, and too many this and too many that. You feel me? And I'm not even gonna call it a conspiracy. It's just a question. You feel me?
Yeah.
Let us know in the comments on Life Unfiltered. What about you, broski?
Think about life after death, you know.
Uh-huh.
I've been thinking about that recently.
Uh-huh.
I don't believe that there's a hell, truly. You know what I'm saying? I don't believe that that's possible for it to be a hell. But I can break it down for y'all, but I don't think it's time to yet. You know what I'm saying? I feel like people want to get all crazy what I gotta say, because I really speak on mind on that. But yeah, it's like I don't, but
I say because you're really pop it, like you're really put.
Yeah, cause like you know, what I mean, we research, so I can really come up with the research knowledge. But people want to use their own knowledge to feel right. You feel me? But I don't think it's time to do that yet. I feel like maybe in the future when people start waking up and researching and realize what the truth
it'll be
is,
easier.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but for now, it'll just sound crazy if I said it.
For lack of a better term, I'm just gonna say black. But I don't like calling us black people. But how do you feel when it comes to melanated people not being able to swim or being scared of dogs? Because it's not all of us. You feel me? Some are very extremely scared of dogs. It could be a dog that poses no threat. Get that motherfucker away, or you feel me? Or if they see a dog, they instantly run. Which makes, are you faster than a dog? No, 95% of y'all aren't faster than dogs, but y'all run instead of staying calm.
Mm-hmm.
They said because ancestors were jumping off boat, like that's why they can't swim. Like, how do you feel about that? Can you swim? Like, you feel me? Can y'all swim? But dog, how do you feel about that? Because that's like a thing.
I feel like it's very stereotypical, you know what I'm saying, about black people not being able to swim. Because I know a lot of black people that can swim. I can swim myself too. I had a pool. Now that, you know what I mean? So I feel like it's stereotypical. But when it comes to the dog thing, you gotta get that dog, you know what I'm saying? Because dogs bite. Like, I had an experience as a kid, bro. Like, dogs chasing me, trying to bite me. And people like, he don't bite. Nah, the mother freaker was trying to bite my arm. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they try to bite. So I feel like people usually train a dog to bite certain people, certain types of people. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying nothing racist out there or trying to throw it out, but I feel like some people do that on purpose. You know what I'm saying? And then on top of that, I feel like it's just the instinct that we got, like, oh shoot, nah, you like that, like, you know what I mean? Like, we stop it before it happens. You know what I mean? We try to stop something from happening before it happens. But when it comes to swimming, like I said, that's stereotypical because a lot of people can swim.
Definitely a stereotype. Yeah. Just like how blacks like fried chicken and watermelon and Kool-Aid. I don't even like Kool-Aid. I haven't had Kool-Aid in like 10, 12 years.
Yeah.
Probably more than that.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? So it's just like, where is that even coming from? I guess because like the look at the hood, quote unquote, the projects, quote unquote. I don't know if that's all. I don't know. They kind of push that propaganda. I don't know. Justice League or Marvel? Who's winning in a battle?
Hold on.
It's kind of crazy because there's so many characters that aren't in the movies, though. You feel me?
Yeah.
So I'm like, say Justice League. All right, so let's just say Justice League versus the Avengers, like, and that type of. Because there's a lot of people in DC and in Marvel that don't get really put in the movies.
Justice League.
I was gonna say I had Justice League in my.
Hawkeye's not Hawk. I mean, cut you off. Hawkeye's not doing nothing.
He's not doing
Captain America. I mean, Captain America's doing something. I didn't mean to say Captain America. I meant to say Black Widow's not doing nothing.
Not much.
Who else?
I had this battle in my head before we even started the stream, so I had to make sure I didn't forget this question. But what was you about to say?
Hold on. So we match up the battles, like.
All right, so you got Superman, Flash on the same team. Superman, Flash, Batman, Wonder Woman, Cyborg, Green Lantern, and there's somebody else.
If we don't include Cyborg, we can say Hawk Girl and Martian Manhunter.
No, I was gonna say Martian Manhunter is disgusting. He's very underrated. Then you got Iron Man, Thor,
Captain America, Hawk, Black Widow, Hawkeye. Third.
Thor is dangerous though.
Thor, that's what I'm saying. Who's gonna fight Thor?
To deal with, but I don't know. I feel like Superman can beat Thor though.
Yeah, but who's gonna fight Hawk? Who's fighting Hawk?
I mean, think about Hawk is he can lose his powers like this.
But like
nobody's touching kryptonite.
But we talking about like comic
off towards the end. What type of Hawk? You feel me? Like he was being real soft towards the end.
Not talking about that fake Hawk they made in the 20th like now. Like no, talking about the actual Hawk from the Hawk movies in the 2000s that was wrecking stuff, bro.
I don't know if this is a bad take. I feel like Flash can handle Hawk.
What? Nah, bro.
I feel like Flash can handle him, bro.
No, bro. Flash handle Hawk.
Bro, he can move faster than anybody there. Flash is underrated.
Bro, I know that. I'm saying, like, he not, bro.
Flash is underrated, bro. Hawk not going to see where he's going.
But if Hawk gets a hand, if he gets a grab him, bro, what's going to happen?
He's not getting it. He's not doing that. I don't know who is fighting Hawk, though. Who is fighting Hawk?
Batman gonna have everybody's weakness though, you know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be a crazy battle, but also at the same time, Iron Man's
actual Batman though. Like if it was a bat and a man, that's actually you feel me?
Yeah,
that 5+ minute mark on Life Unfiltered, like how we said we talk about it all. We just going random here today. We talk about mental health. We talk about moving forward in life. We talk about pushing each other to be better. We talk about not using the negative coping mechanisms because we all cope with things, but how are you going to cope? What is the best way to cope? Because everyone's going to deal with some shit. We talk about things that we can laugh about. Something will relate to you, and you may have to chip in or chime in on something that we're speaking on. If you want to hop on the panel, comment down below. We appreciate y'all for pulling up.
All right, I got a question for you. So I was debating about this on the mic yesterday, right, on the game. Omni-Man or Superman? Who won in the fight?
Bro, I be thinking this, and I really don't know. But Omni-Man's like the strongest Viltrumite. I think he's stronger than the. You didn't finish in Invisible Season 3 yet, but
you talking about the girl or the guy?
The big bull. Mm-hmm. Forget his name. He's different.
Is that the one with the one eye, like the glass eye thing, or no?
Yes. Forget his name, but also side note, Oliver is tough. He just too young to really be doing. He be trying to do too much, but he's actually strong, like because he's not half human. Mark is half human. Mm-hmm. Oliver is not half human. So when Oliver is that age, gets older and stronger, he's gonna.
No one's stopping him, bro. Hey, when he killed the two twin things, bro.
Yeah, he killed the Mala twins. I was like, oh my, Mark can't do that.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like he can. He can, but he hold back too much. Like, but he went through them easily as a kid, bro.
Yeah, Mark can do it, but he's human too, bro. So we don't want to kill nobody. Mm-hmm. Think about it.
Yeah,
something else different has to come out of you. But Oliver just, I'm like, oh my gosh. Back to the topic. It's like Superman versus Omni-Man. That's crazy. I feel like Superman has a little bit more ability though. Mm-hmm. I don't know. That's like neck and neck. Honestly, I'm going to say Superman, but I if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. You feel me? But I'm going to say Superman. Omni-Man's different though. For sure.
If you're going by comics and everything, like everything that Superman does and he can do, and you know his abilities, like he can charge up with the sun, like stuff like that, bro. It's like
and the lasers and the laser, like
I'll say Superman, but I'm a little biased. I'll say Omni-Man because Omni-Man's brutal, bro. Like he don't care. You know what I'm saying? And you got to think, like, he's not a good guy or a bad guy. You know what I'm saying? He's getting that kryptonite, bro. Yeah. He's going to get that kryptonite and kill Superman. So it's like, you know,
he can travel all throughout space. So that's also another thing. Yeah. Then that brings a crazy weakness, though, that Superman got.
Mm-hmm. Like, what's Omni-Man's weakness? Loud sounds, I guess. Like, they don't really have.
They don't really got weaknesses, bro.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And they fight to the death.
Brutal.
Omni Man fights to the death, bro. He don't care.
Brutal. If y'all have watched Invincible, if you haven't watched Invincible, please go tap into season 3. It's out now, but that show, it came out like March 2021 with the first season, but bro, it's an instant banger. You're gonna want to watch the entire show. And let us know if y'all already saw who y'all favorite characters, what y'all like, what y'all don't like. But I really mess with Invincible. Sometimes a deep breath is all y'all truly need, man. I got my plant Sage in the back. She rocking with me. Her name's Sage. She is a money tree, and I just hit a parlay last night. I appreciate y'all for pulling up. How we feeling? We 10 plus minutes in. How we feeling, Eliyahu?
Feeling great, bro. You know what I'm saying? Another episode, another day to live, man. Another day to be great. You know what I'm saying?
Eliyahu,
like, great.
Eliyahu, what's your best way to deal with stress or like issue? You know what
I'm saying? Got multiple ways. You know what I'm saying? Talk to friends. Well, I don't call my friends like my bros. You know what I'm saying? Talk to my bros. Go outside in nature. Go for a car ride. Listen to music. Do something that takes my mind off it. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. Record videos. Just therapeutic. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like this.
30.
What about you? What stuff you do?
Before I answer that, like bro just said, he record videos. I also record videos to, you know, clear my mind. We both do our own separate things. Our channels also will be always linked in the description. We deeply appreciate anybody who pulls up because we don't, how can we physically force you to watch us anyways? But we're not going to force you to click or continuously beg for this or continuously beg for that to watch us. So it's deeply appreciated for anybody who made it this far, anything like that. We go 25 minutes max. If you get lucky, usually 20-minute range. You feel me? But now definitely making videos in nature. You know, we both be on that. I ain't gonna lie, I recently started making music like the last 4 or 5. It's April now, so like last 4 months. Close the door, cause I really want it.
Like the music thing, bro. It just
I promise I want it. Like fuck with that running. Close the door. Freshly started making music, and that's like a super easy way to vent because we all been listening to music our entire life. When you listen to beats and pick up on beats you like, you just say what you've been dealing with or what's lit in your mind, what's enthusiastic feelings you let out. You feel me? Definitely that. I recently just started getting back into blowing bubbles. Like I don't know what pause, but like I used to blow bubbles a little bit when I was a young boy. This joint really be like, it's chill vibes. Definitely get out in nature, talking to my bros, like you said. Talking to my family too, but it be times where sometimes it don't be nothing wrong with my family, nothing at all. It's just sometimes you just don't reach out. Sometimes it'd be like that. But yeah, that's definitely it though. That's like my main things. There's little things here and there, but this is my main things. Let us know how y'all deal with y'all stress. Let us know how y'all deal with y'all mental issues. You know, because we all have them. Nobody in this life is stress free. Even if you have the most money in the world, that brings financial freedom. Financial freedom doesn't X off problems.
How you said used to blow bubbles as a kid. I feel like doing like stuff from my childhood, like watching shows I used to watch, and like different things I used to do. That's like therapeutic too. You feel me? It releases stress and make me feel like happier because it reminds me of a good time I had in life. I'm not saying my life now is not good too, but it was a little different when you're younger because you didn't have no responsibilities or things to do. You know what I'm saying? It's like you was just chilling, vibing.
I think we gonna name this joint random thoughts. Something random thought. Like I'm gonna name this joint random thoughts, gang. Something like that, bro. This is a good joint. We all deal with random thoughts, and we sometimes don't have a place to let them out. That's why we created Life Unfiltered, and we just want people to resonate with us. If one thing sticks with y'all, it's deeply appreciated. If we get one view, if one person resonates, that's deeply appreciated. And if we get 5,000 comments or 5 comments, it doesn't truly matter. It's deeply appreciated. You feel me? But it's random thoughts for real. Like anything that we watch, that we talk about, that we deal with, that we come through and we come across, and I'm like, we're gonna speak on it. You feel me? Like when we first made this channel, we was talking about like energy and, you know, dealing with relationships. And we still talk about those things, but there's so much more to life. And that's why we say we talk about it all, living life unfiltered. We speak about things like how we were talking about a little bit of the conspiracy side of things. Like the rabbit hole was too deep. You feel me? We talk about that all off camera, and like, let us know how y'all feel about that when it comes to certain things. We don't believe to know any more than you. It's just when you look into certain things, wait. And then it gets deeper. Okay, let's keep going. We keep looking. And it'd be like that for me and him both, you know. So we deeply appreciate y'all for even giving us a try. This ain't like TikTok or Instagram where you may just scroll by and find us. This isn't a YouTube short either. So unless we turn it into a short, but you actually have to look and click and actually see what we're talking about. You know, so it's deeply appreciated. Random thoughts, y'all. Favorite animated Nickelodeon show?
All time?
Yeah.
Avatar: The Last Airbender.
That's a great John. That's in my top 5. Mm-hmm. This isn't my favorite one, but I thought of Courage. Is that Cartoon Network?
Yeah.
I thought of Courage, even though I said Nickelodeon, and you look like a black version of the grandpa or his dad that don't like him with the long chin. Like you like a black version of him, and I really love
like Ernest, bro.
I love Courage, even though that's not Nickelodeon, it's Cartoon Network. It was a little scary when I was younger. That there was this one episode where this big ass spider was in the bathroom. I was like, yo. Nickelodeon animated. Airbender is tough, but I'm sorry. This might not be like too out of the ordinary. You know, a lot of people already know about this show. I'm sorry. I have to go SpongeBob. Like I have to go SpongeBob because hold on. Old SpongeBob was great. Like that was a great John. I could put something else above SpongeBob, and I probably would if I really put a lot of thought into it. The Airbender's top 5 for me though. That's a great show. Like that's actually a great show. I'm gonna go SpongeBob just because of the vibes. You feel? Just because of the vibes. And you kind of look like that grandma that was looking for the chocolate, and she looked like a dead dust in the wheelchair.
Yeah, that's funny.
But definitely SpongeBob is definitely in top 3 if it's not 1. For sure.
Bro, that's funny. You like the one boy screaming, my leg, my leg. I think his name is Fred. You like him a little bit.
I think who?
His name is Fred. Look him up. Like, that was my leg, my leg. He be screaming my leg all the time.
Stop playing with me, bro.
And you kind of like Fanboy a little bit, but a black version. Fanboy.
What? You look like Ed, a black version. Ed.
Bro, that's funny. I ain't gonna lie. That's a great show too. I ain't gonna lie. Ed and Eddie, bro. Fire. Underrated. I feel like it's underrated.
Extremely fire. Mm-hmm. If y'all make this mark, deeply appreciated. We closing in on that 20-minute mark. We are not there yet. I'm not sure how much longer we will go, but it's deeply appreciated. This Random Thoughts. We've also did a few other episodes like this, Random Thoughts, but I don't think we titled it Random Thoughts, but definitely titled this Random Thoughts. And share some of y'all random thoughts. Share what y'all deal with on a day-to-day. That's really all we ask when we record. You know, that's really all we ask when you pull up. Share whatever you want to share. And we'll resonate with y'all. Literally, if you want to hop on the panel with us, you can hop on the panel with us. Like I said, we do our own thing on our channels separately. So if y'all want to come to those channels too, tap in with us.
So I was watching this video today, right? I don't know if I sent it to you on Instagram, but it was saying how you know, like the microwave, right? How I got that little tray thing and the little plate thing, right?
Yeah, the circle joint or something. Usually it's circle.
Yeah, the circle joint. Yeah, it was saying how it's shaped like a radiation symbol.
I did see that before.
Yeah, and he was saying how you ever notice how you never see commercials for microwaves, but we all have them in our house. Like basically saying like trick, like yeah, crazy. How we basically get tricked that. Oh shoot, I'm gonna show my mouse. You said what?
I said, how y'all feel about that, family? That's insane. Because I remember hearing that a little while ago, but it just popped back into my head like the symbol that literally is the symbol. Or like the radiation, the caution, hazardous, like all those type signs. That's insane. Yep. Life gets you thinking when you really are open to thinking. You feel me? And like Eliyahu said this before, I said this before, the more you find things out, the less kind of fun it is. You know, and sometimes people say they wish they never quote unquote woke up or became conscious. Like, I don't like the term woke because a lot of people use it in a different way and kind of just spam it. Sometimes people use it to troll as well. You know, so I don't really like the word woke, but when you literally become aware of things, it'd be like, what's going on, bro? Like, it'd be what it be though.
Yeah, I woke up and I'm not in a sleep state like most people in this world because, you know what I mean? When you learn more, it feels crazy and bad because you don't have nobody to really like relate to or understand where you're coming from. You know what I'm saying? But we can relate, you know what I'm saying? Right. But like other people in this world, they look at me as crazy. But at the same time, I look at them as dumb because they're not willing to put in the work and research and find out what the truth is. They want to stay comfortable. And I say all the time, comfortability would be people's biggest downfall.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Because they don't want to learn. They don't want to see what's really out there. They want to just listen to what a man is saying. You know what I'm saying? Man is evil. They want to listen to what one man is saying is right and go along with it. And it's been going on for generations. And how I think is like our ancestors, bro, didn't live the way that we're living. You know what I'm saying? They had better foods. They had better environment. Like people say, oh, our ancestors back then, they didn't have all the electricity. And that's not true.
It's not true at all.
That's not true. You know what I'm saying? They don't know that
today.
Yeah.
You don't think like it's just it's not even nothing to think about.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people just belittle the past because they weren't there, or they think it was just a lot worse when it came to being advanced, quote unquote, I guess.
Yeah. I feel like it's to a point where people are not using their common sense. You know what I'm saying? They're just talking. They're not thinking before they talk. And that's where it's coming from. All the dumbness they're saying, all the BS. And it's not making sense to them or anyone else because they don't do the work to research or try to see what's really the truth. They just go along with a man saying, like I said, it don't make sense.
I'm talking that talk, broski.
It's stupid, honestly. It pisses me off because it's like you'll show people the proof right in their face and they still deny it.
They just
at that point, you just gotta let them be, bro. You know what I'm saying? Friend, family, or whoever, let them be.
That's talk. Every time you click on Life Unfiltered, you'll hear Eliyahu cooking. Every time you click on Life Unfiltered, you will hear Talk with Dev cooking. Every time you click on one of our separate channels, you will hear us cooking. When it comes to the both of us, we mutually support each other, and we mutually support whoever supports us on a serious note. And you will see that if you rock with us. You know, we don't believe to be above anybody. We want to see everyone grow, and we want the state of this world to move forward. That's why we be passionate about the things we speak on. This last 5 minutes that Eliyahu was just cooking like that, it's because these things matter to him. They matter to us. You feel me? Man, it's random thoughts, y'all. We deeply appreciate y'all. We get ready to sign out. Talk with Dev.
Well, Eliyahu, y'all, we out of here.